Hello everyone, welcome to my shop. I would like to talk a little bit about respect today. It's really been grating on my nerves for a while now about respect. And I've talked to my friend about this a lot lately, and if she watches this video, she'll know who she is. But if people do not have respect for you, it's your own fault. I fully believe that. If if say for instance, just being dark here, but say for instance your husband shows no respect for you whatsoever, that's not his fault. That's your fault. It's your fault for not demanding the respect that you deserve. And that also holds true in the custom part of anything custom that you do, whether it be rebuilding cars, painting cars, whether it be sewing, whether it be any kind of custom work that you do for someone. They've got to show you some respect. And if they do not show you respect, it is because you have not demanded that respect. And I have really get this machine set up to finish this Santa bag. That probably will kick off in about 2 seconds. But anyway, respect in the custom sewing business. You will meet some of the hardest people in the world to please. I know my machines. They're the most particular people, some of the most hardest to please, some of the most nitpicking people you will ever meet. And they know nothing about sewing. Most of them haven't ever sewn a stitch in their life, but they know how it's supposed to be done. And I find that humorous, because I know fabric. I've been handling fabric. I've been sewing fabric. I've been cutting fabric. I've been making things into fabric for 42 years. And I know people come to me and say, well, this is what I want. And I have to say, that won't work. And well, why won't it work? Well, because this fabric won't do that. And this fabric won't look right doing that. And most of the time people will say, well, okay, you're the expert. I never have ever considered myself an expert in any aspect of my life. My husband thinks I'm a wonderful cook. I'm not an expert. I just know what he likes, I guess you could say. And I know how he likes things cooked and how he likes things seasoned. But he thinks he thinks I'm the best cook in the whole world. He'd rather eat my cooking than anybody's cooking ever. But I posted 2 posts today on Facebook that showed complete lack of respect for me. And I have a hard time dealing with that because I am not a lazy person. I'm not a dishonest person. I'm extremely honest. If you ask me to make you something and I say that I will make you something, and I will make it. But sometimes it takes a little while to get these things done because some of the products that I need to do my job are absolutely just not available. And there's nothing I can do about that. It's very frustrating to me. And I spend a lot of time on the internet searching and searching and searching for some of these items, but they're just not available. And, I keep searching every day, hoping they will become available. And I have got right now most everything that I need. I have gotten some new sources this year. I have been able to talk to other people about where they get something, and most people, are very humble, and they share the wealth of knowledge with you if you ask. Some people that say, well, I get it, so and so, and they're not taking new customers right now. That means they don't want to tell you, because I guarantee you, anybody out there is accepting new customers. But I did 2 posts on Facebook today, and it showed a total lack of respect for me as a person, as a seamstress, as everything to my core being is showing a lack of respect for me, and I just absolutely cannot stand it anymore. And it's absolutely my own fault that that respect is not there. Number one post I posted last weekend. My niece that comes and helps me. I've been talking about her for the length of my YouTube channel. I've been talking about Bethany. She comes and helps me. She's always behind the scenes. She don't want to be in front of the scene, but she's always she for months now. Everything's been kind of turned upside down, and she did not help me, but she's back to helping me on the weekends. And we did some throws. We did some, not throws, some stadium blankets. They're like a sweatshirt-like fabric. They're hemmed all the way around. They're a nice size. They're great for putting over your lap and your legs if you're watching TV, or they're great for taking with you to an outdoor event where it's going to be cool. They're just a great product, and we embroidered on the corner of them. And I was taking custom orders on those, and it just got absolutely out of hand. And customers will just push you to the edge of wanting this and wanting this and wanting this and wanting this, to the point that you don't make a dime off of it, because you do an embroidery of, say, Brooks Lines. That's a local high school. Well, can you also put his name and his number? Well, used to I didn't charge extra for that, but I started charging extra for that. Oh, you can see my fly swatter. We have wasps out here sometimes, but you push the envelope to the point that the product is no longer a $30 item. It's now become a $40 item. But people will say, "Oh, it's going to cost that much to put his name and number on there." Well, yes. It's taking time. It's taking time from my machines. It's taking thread. It's taking the bobbin. It's taking more stabilizer. It's taking more time to design that name and that number, because we have to go through an editing program and pull each one of those letters out, line them up, set the machine to sew them, and it takes a little more of everything to do a little more to your blanket, which, if you want to pay for it, I'll be glad to do it for you. But, it's everybody wants to push that envelope. So, and then people will say, "Do I get a discount if I buy multiple?" No. I did not get a discount when I ordered the blankets. I did not get a discount when I ordered the thread. They did not say, if you buy 100 spools of thread, you'll get 100 free. No. They said, this is how much 100 spools is. That's how much 100 spools cost, plus the shipping. There's no breakdown. No, I don't get anything. If I order the stabilizer, they don't say, if you order 5, you get 3 free, or you get them half price. No. If you order 5, it's the same price for the last 4 as the first one. So, people want to push that envelope, and they don't have any respect for you. They think, I guess, because you sew, you're just not as intelligent as they are. I don't know. But anyway, I consider myself pretty intelligent. A little weird sometimes, but pretty intelligent. But I posted those stadium blankets, and I also said, no pre-orders. Exclamation mark. Sorry. That's what I said. I will be making some more of these this weekend, and I will post them, as they're done. And first come, first serve. No pre-orders. Sorry. Wasn't 5 minutes, I got a text message, a private message from someone that said, I'll probably have to work this weekend. And you know who you are. I'm not going to tell what your name is, but I'll probably have to work this weekend, and I'll miss it. I would like to have 4, I believe she said 4, of the crimson stadium blankets. I did not respond to that, because I said in plain English, no pre-orders. Sorry. The number 2 post I posted today was, I've got a huge stack of Santa bags to get completed. And I will not take another order on a Santa bag until these are completely done. And I probably like about 45 about 45, and it takes an hour if the thread don't break. Or this one is because the thread and the embroidery thread and the bobbin thread did not connect, and it's cut itself off. The easy fix does it all the time, especially on the red. I don't know how a machine can tell the difference in thread, color of thread, but it can. But anyway, on that post, I asked, would you be interested in placing an order if I took another order this year? And somebody come down through there and said, are my Santa bags ready yet? That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, if I took another order this year, would you be interested in ordering? It was kindly of a test the water, put your toe in the water kind of thing for me. It scared the crap out of me because only about 200 people said, well, I want 4. And one person said, I want 7. And one person said, how many? Well, if I order multiples, can I get a discount? No, you cannot get a discount for multiples. No. The ribbon that goes in the drawstrings, let me see if I can. Oh, here's one. The ribbons that go, this fabric, I did not get a break on it. The ribbons that go in the drawstrings, don't get a break on that. Don't get a break on the embroidery machine or the stabilizer that it takes. And it takes 1 hour. 1 hour to complete this embroidery design if the thread does not break. And they're absolutely adorable. And this is the 4th year, I believe, that I have made these. I believe this is the 4th year. I have made hundreds, literally hundreds of these things. And I've had to use this machine today to do patches for memory pillows for a woman that watched my video on how to make a memory pillow out of a shirt. And I also mentioned in that video, if you would like for me, if you don't have anybody that can make the patches for you and you would like to have some made, you feel free to email me or call me, whatever, and I'll be glad to make you some. And this woman, this is the 2nd time I've made them for her. And then a woman in North Carolina, I believe this is the 2nd time I've made it for her, and she wants 12. This embroidery takes over 2 hours if the thread does not break, and it breaks several times in this because it's just, 2 hours of embroidery, solid 2 hours. Actually, it's 149 minutes. So 149 minutes is 2 hours and 2.5 hours. If the thread does not break a single solitary time. That is 2.5 hours of the needle going up and down continuously. I've got to make 12 more of these before I can put the Santa bags on this machine again. When I have Santa bags going on both machines, the pile goes down a whole lot faster. But she said, are mine done yet? That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, it's like asking a child, did you do that? And they don't answer you with a yes or no. They say, well, so-and-so told me to. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, did you do this? So I replied, that's not what this post is about. Yes, her bags are done. As a matter of fact, one of those was hers. And she got 2. I've got both of them here. But she has got a friend that comes with her. And her friend has got a teddy bear ordered. I've already made her, 3 or 4 teddy bears and 2 or 3 memory pillows, and she wanted 1 more teddy bear. I said I would do it, and I will do it. And I'm very honest with my customers. I constantly post things on Facebook about my personal life. As you can see, I'm a human person. We have 5 children. We have 10 grandchildren. We have 7 grandsons and 3 granddaughters. And back in the 1st of August, I had to stand up from my sewing machine, turn it off, walk to both embroidery machines, turn them off, go to the door, turn the lights off, and lock the door, and I walked away for 40 days. Because I had some personal business to take care of, and it was long, it was drawn out, it was very, very, very emotional, it was exhausting, it was Southern August heat, And it was terrible. And I had to walk away. I just completely walked away for 40 days. I don't know if that my machine made a stitch in that 40 days, because I had to take care of this family matter. And, it was my father-in-law, but still, that's my husband. And my husband needed my help. And I was there with him just about well, actually, I think I took more steps than he did, because I was the one that was posting all the items for sale and had to meet people 40 minutes away at his house to pick them up and, to collect the money, pick them up, and all of that. It was very, very, very exhausting. And we only had so many days, but that got extended. That's another story. It got extended for a few days. But anyway, about 40 days, I had to walk away from my work. Could not be helped. It was a human being issue, and I'm a human being. And so when somebody responds with, on my post, if I, posted, if I placed another order, would you be interested? Who would be interested in buying some? And then you put on there, are mine ready yet? Not what I didn't ask that. I did ask that. And so this is a local pickup. And by the way, let me also remind everyone that today is, I'm trying to remember what Sunday, today is the 23rd day of September. There are still over 3 months left before Christmas. Now, I started taking these orders for these Santa bags because they are so popular. I started taking orders for these immediately after Christmas. In January, I started taking orders for these for this Christmas. So I've been making these all year. I've shipped out hundreds of these this year. And I get tired, and the weather's changing here. I love it. I'm excited about the weather change. This is my time of the year. I love this time of the year. But today it's raining, and it's overcast. It overcast all day. It's comfortable in my shop with no air conditioner, no heat. Perfect for my electric bill. Perfect for my electric bill. It'll hopefully catch a break on that. And but I'm in absolute pain today. My neck hurts. My finger bones hurt. My toe bones hurt. My arm is killing me. My shoulder is killing me. And I don't know if anybody believes that the rainy weather affects that, but I do. And today the rain is in all of my joints. And I know it's arthritis, but arthritis is kicked off. Some people believe, and I do believe, that the nasty rainy weather, and it's not thunder, it's not lightning, it's just raining, and good sleeping weather. But I am in pain, and I don't hardly take anything. I take ibuprofen. I don't take any prescription medications at all. I take nothing for high blood pressure. Sometimes I need to. I don't take anything for cholesterol. I don't take anything for anything. I rarely go to the doctor. If I make it to next March without going to the doctor, it'll be 2 years since I've been to the doctor. I went to the doctor a year ago in March because I fell and broke my butt at the campground. Fell down a flight of steps in our camper and broke my butt. And I went to the doctor for that because it just jacked up everything. My back, my butt, my shoulders, my neck, it just hurt everything. I have not been, that was the last time I went to the doctor. If you want to stay well, stay away from the doctor. And so, you've got to demand respect. When you do this kind of work, if you do not demand respect and absolutely have an air of respect about you, nobody's going to respect you. And everybody out there thinks they're a PC. If you don't know what a PC is, I was in school in the 70s and graduated high school in 1982. And a PC is a privileged character. And the privileged characters are the people out there that think they are the only person in the world that exists. They don't think that anybody else exists. They think that you're sitting here doing nothing all the time, and they're waiting on their stuff to be done. They don't consider the fact that there are 75 people ahead of you. And I post my personal goings on in my life on my Facebook so people can remember that I'm human. I don't hardly ever take a sick day. It is rare that I take a day that I just stay in the house and muddle around in the house. I mean, I'm drawn out here. When I first get up in the morning, I'm drawn out here to start my day. I'm a list person, and I'm a visual person, and this is the list I've been working on this week. Hope you can see, if you can see that. I've got a list of 90. I wrote out all the way to 90, and then this is the list of names that I have done that are ready to be sewn together of the Santa bags. Let this way so you can see the scale of it. And every time I put one on the machine, I write another name down. And the last number I wrote down was Josie, and Josie's name is on the machine. Now, if I had both machines going, it would be twice as fast. But I have got to get these patches done for these two ladies that I promised I would get done. And they are time consuming, and I probably won't take another patch order again this year because they're so time consuming. But if you want to do this kind of work, at the very beginning, be honest with your customers and tell them it's going to be a while. Because I've got so many people ahead of you, and life does flare up all the time. When you have family, you have extended family, and even friends, life flares up on you, and you absolutely cannot control it when life flares up on you. And somebody called, I had my daughter call me the other day, and one of her husband's family members was really bad. And she was the baby, my little Levi, my little 2-year-old grandson. He was not feeling well. And so I went and got a shower and was ready to leave on a moment's notice to go to South Alabama and stay at home with Levi while her and the 2 older children went to north of Atlanta to be with her husband during this critical time in his life. And it turns out I didn't have to go, but I was willing to turn off my machines, turn off the embroidery machine, turn off the lights, and lock the door and leave. I was absolutely in the cards because I am a human. I'm a mother first, a grandmother first, and I'm a wife. I have a home, and I also get tired. And so if you ever think about getting into this kind of work, do not try to make dresses and make quilts and streamline your business down to my specialty is memory, and that's with the t-shirts, with the memory pillows out of shirts, the teddy bears out of shirts, and overalls and blue jeans and whatever else they have. And I try to streamline, and then occasionally I do some custom embroidery work, like the Santa bags and the stadium blankets. Bethany does the stadium blankets. I'm fully capable of doing the stadium blankets, but why should I do them when I could be doing something else and she could be over here running both these machines? Which I knew by buying 2 machines, she'd be busy constantly, and she is. She's got one over here tacking down. She's got one over here out doing the applique, and then she has to take that one off the machine when it's through tacking down and trim off all the excess fabric, put it on for the actual applique. This one is done appliquing over here now, so it's time to take it off the machine and get another one ready to put on. And then this one over here probably has a thread that's broke that has to be repaired, and so she stays busy back and forth between these 2 machines on Saturdays and Sundays. So, you have to, if people don't have respect for you, it is your own fault. Don't be a doormat. Walk with pride in what you do and demand respect from everyone. I know they're paying you, but they don't own you. I don't care how much you've paid me to do something. You don't own me. And that's my message for today. And I know it's a rant, and I don't want to discourage anybody from doing what I do, because I absolutely do love what I do. I thoroughly enjoy what I do, but I feel like some days people don't have respect for me, and that's my own fault, and that's going to be immediately rectified. So don't ask me stupid questions, and don't let me say no no pre-orders, and then send me a text message asking for a pre-order. How tacky is that? Okay, everybody. That's done. I'm done. I got to get these machines running again. It's going to take a while to get this one running because I have to type out every word on these patches for the memory pillows. And so that takes a while to do that. And because I don't do that on the editing software, I actually type it out with the fonts that are provided on my embroidery machine, and that takes a little while to get everything just perfect. All right, y'all have a good rest of the day. I'm probably gonna do my paycheck check-in tomorrow instead of Friday, because it won't change anything from Thursday to Friday. But it's midway between paychecks, and budgeting is also an extreme passion of mine. I cannot tell you how much it has changed mine and my husband's lives. It has changed our lives immensely. If you're having trouble paying your bills and you think there's not enough money left over, then do a budget and you will be sick at how much money you have been wasting from payday to payday and don't have any way of knowing where it went. And so join me for the budgeting. I'm just getting started, and I've been doing it all year. Since January the 7th, I've been doing it all year. And I've just started sharing it with the world on how I do it. And I really enjoy doing it. It brings me great satisfaction and brings me a lot of peace of mind. And it's something that I thoroughly enjoy. And I really, really want to share with everyone how that we do ours. Everybody needs to customize their own to their own way of life, and in what they have going on in their life, and we've customized ours to our way of life and what we have going on. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I've got a 600 subscriber giveaway. It was the previous video posted earlier today. All you have to do is comment on that video, and I will put you in a drawing for the envelopes that I show in that video, the cash envelopes. And there's it's 10 cash envelopes with a bonus Christmas envelope. And so anybody that comments will be eligible for that drawing. And thank you so much, and have a great Wednesday night. Bye-bye.